Hello everybody, Toastmom here, and recently I put out a video comparing the two different pits, the one from Halo 3 and the one from Halo 4. Now if you want to go see that video, I'll have a link in the description if you want to see it, but I noticed in the comments I was getting a lot of mixed reactions on how people were liking the map and some of the choices that 343 made when creating the map. Because pretty much when you make a remake of a map for a new game, there's pretty much two schools of thought that can go into making it. There's either make it as precise as possible, everything exactly to scale so it looks the same, or you can kind of fudge around with the map a little bit, change some scale and height of some things to work with the game's new physics so that it kind of plays a little more similar to what you used to remember it playing like. Now, some people prefer the exact way because it makes everything very precise, everything looks the same, and while you can't necessarily do everything you weren't able to do before, it's still the exact same map. But other people prefer the other way because it means that, okay, that jump that I used to be able to do in the old map, I can still do here, even though I maybe can't jump as high. Or, okay, I can sprint now, so this jump is actually longer, so it makes it a little bit different. Something like that. Now, with the pit in Halo 4, they basically chose to make it exactly the same. There are a few minor differences, like the yellow walls that run alongside near the dark tunnel and green tunnel. You can't jump up on those anymore. And there's a couple really small tweaks that they made to the map that are very subtle. But for the most part, the scale is almost exactly the same, even though you can't jump as high. And to me, I personally prefer having it the exact way because, in my mind, if you have a map remake, the reason you're making that map remake is for the fans who really liked that old map. So the people who want that remake are the people who really like the map. And if there are minor things changed at all, they will lash out and start screaming and kicking things because there are very minor differences. Even if it means that jump I used to be able to do, I now can do, it still makes scale different, which changes the map significantly, even if it is a very small change. And even if you do try to make those jumps possible with the new game's physics, that's going to make the map play even differently, because even if you allow for those jumps, the physics is still different, so the entire map is going to play different regardless of what you do. So you might as well make it as exact as possible and then allow for different stuff, like you can in the new pit. Because of Halo 4's sprint, you can actually do some new jumps that you weren't able to do in Halo 3, so that opens up more opportunities, while other opportunities are closed because the jump height is a little bit more limited. So it ends up balancing itself out, and it makes it so that the people who really like this map are happy because it's exactly the same in terms of scale. And I feel like there's no reason to try and fudge the map around to make jumps work, because no matter what you do, because the game is different and everything about it is different, even if it's very subtle, it's going to change that map and how it plays completely. Things like spawns and stuff like that are going to change because it's a new game. So anyways, that is my thought. Obviously, it's not 100% correct. People have their own opinions, but I'm curious what people think. Are they happy now that the Halo 4 pit has been out for a little while and they've got a chance to play it most likely? Are you happy with the decisions they made? Do you like those map remakes being exactly the same and they don't make any changes to them? Or do you prefer the map to be sort of fudged around a little bit so that old jumps still work, but it is slightly different? But anyways, that'll be it for this one. If you liked it, you can leave a like or a comment, or you can subscribe, because I post new Halo videos every day. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.